So hello and welcome to the channel. So today this is going to be a quick driving vlog. I am trying to figure out, okay, so I'm not going to be looking at you because the camera is in an awkward position for me. I had to take it off of my dashboard because it gets too hot, like right in the center of the, up on top of the dashboard. So I've been keeping it on the window, and I think the only reason why it's working on my windshield, rather, I tried putting it on my left hand window, but it was my view was weird. So anyway, I'm not going to be looking at you. I'll just be talking so I can make sure that I'm safe on the road. But yeah, it stays cooler, and I think it's because one of the air vents can kind of get to it right here where it is, or it's a lot closer. It's a lot closer to where the vent is blowing on me. And for the work that I do, I use my navigation system a lot, so I do need to have it up there, or it's very convenient for me to have it propped up where I don't have to look down at my phone all the time. So yeah, so that's why it feels a little bit funny to me. Okay, so today let's talk about my makeup. So today I have on, does anybody else have that song Power or Energy? I'm not sure what the name of the song is, just stuck in their brain, from Beyonce, because it's like all over social media with her and Blue Ivy dancing. And it's like so much in my mind, I feel like, yeah, let me play that song. And then when I think about it, I'm like, I don't even really know that song. I just have heard it so much on those clips of her with Blue Ivy, and then other people, doing their TikTok, doing their version of it. So it's just stuck in my mind. And I probably will play it and see if I even like the whole song. I don't even know, because I didn't really hear it before the concert video started coming out. But anyway, okay, back to my makeup. So I am wearing, I don't have my eyelashes on yet. So normally when I do the makeup at home, you guys will see you'll see my look, what I call like my unfinished look, and then my finished look is with my liner and my lashes. Well, I have the liner on, I still don't have the lashes on. So I will get them on though at some couple of red lights while I'm on my way. When I get a little bit closer to where I'm going, there's several red lights, so usually I'll take the time, I'll get a chance rather to put my lashes on, even my eyeliner. Most of the time, I hate to admit this, but most of the time I don't even put the liner on until I get to like that first light. And then if the first light is green, then I'll go ahead and get it on at one of the other lights. But the first light that I have to stop at, that's right off the freeway, it is it holds a long time. So normally if I don't make that light, it's a great light to put on my eyeliner. And then I'll do the lashes at a different light, or just right there when I get to my job. But it's just that by the time I get to my job, I like to just hop out and run in. So, okay, so that's that on that. Now the makeup. So I did my makeup. Today's makeup is inspired by never can think of anybody. Okay. So, Tia and Tamara Mowry, and whatever their new last names are, their married last names are. So I follow one of them on Instagram and not the other. And I'm not quite sure why. But I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I follow the one that used to be on that show, The Game, and the one that is getting a divorce right now, or she just got a divorce, and the other one is still married to her husband. Okay, so I follow the one that's getting the divorce. So my makeup look is inspired by what I saw her doing yesterday with her makeup, or how her makeup was yesterday. And actually I didn't have time to pull off the exact look that she had. It looked like her whole lid was covered in a darker brown, and yeah, like a dark brown. And it was her whole lid, her whole, like, the part that's closest to your eyelash, and all the way up to right under her brow. And then right under her brow there was either nothing there, or it was a light color. But it looked like, the way that my brain perceived it, it looked like all she had on was just the brown color. And then liner, or her eyelashes or whatever. So what I really like about the way that people can do their makeup, they don't have to have, it sounds so loud in here for some reason. The way people can do their makeup, they don't have to have eyeliner on the top lid, and they still have the full lashes. It can be so pretty, because it can be like really subtle. They can still do dramatic, they can still do their liner and stuff, but then they can also not do the liner, and they still have the full lashes. And I don't know, they don't have to create that hard line at the top if they don't want to. I tend to like the hard line because I'm able to change my eye shape, and I'm able to change my eye shape, and so I like to be able to change my eye shape to more of cat eye, put it like that, to more of a cat eye, because they are so like round and large, in my opinion. So I like to change. I like to give myself more of a cat eye. However, I don't have to, because I notice, like, sometimes when I can get my eyelashes on just right, I have the perfect eyelashes and the perfect when I have the perfect eyelashes on, and I can get them on perfectly too, then I really like not having on the liner, and I just, have my eyeshadow and the rest of my face makeup, and it looks so pretty to me. But it's, I don't know, almost feels very hard to me to get my eyelashes on really good and not have to cover up something with the eyeliner, or the glue doesn't show. Like, it's, I don't know, it's very hard to get them on perfectly without having the convenience of being able to cover up whatever imperfections might be up there with the eyeliner. So to wear my makeup all the time without having to put the eyeliner on. So that'll be cool. But I have so many things to buy and pay for in line before that. That might not be very soon. So anyway, so I did the dark brown eyeshadow, and then I went ahead and went in with my light corners and the light. It's like the shimmery yellow, light yellow. I went ahead and went in with that in my corner of my eye, and then right under the eyebrow, I used it up there, and then I blended, of course. And I think that I'm still gonna keep trying to do that dark brown eye. I just know that I can't really do that on little time. I'm gonna have to have time to do it, and then maybe even go back to her look on Instagram and go back and forth. But I didn't have time for any of that this morning. I just, looked in my mind's eye, looked at my little memory bank. I was like, okay, yeah, I think she had on brown, and that's all she had on. And then when I put that on, I was like, that's not giving. I'm gonna have to do my light color. So did my little light shimmery yellow that came in. I think it pretty much saved the look. And then I did my regular daytime contour with my highlight and my the lighter shade of contour. I usually only use the dark contour for nighttime looks, or for, I don't know, special occasion looks. And then everything else, same. Let's see. Oh, I did use my pink blush today, so I'm gonna be endeavoring to get some other things. I need some different primer. I don't know, I'm not feeling the primer is primering, so I want to get better primer. I want to get better blush. What else do I need? Primer, blush, some different lipsticks. I don't know, I like my lipstick, but I'm just feeling like I wish I had lipstick that I like more than the ones that my own like lip that I create. I wish I had lipsticks that I like more. So I'm gonna probably be getting some new lipstick. A friend of mine told me about a website and a store. I wish I could remember. I would tell y'all, but I don't. So when I think about that, maybe by the time I edit this video, I'll let you know what that site is. But they were having a sale. I hope they're still having it so that I can place my order. I did go in and put some stuff in my shopping cart. So yeah, I'll be getting some new lipstick. Oh, I also want to order some perfume from Dossier. Some people call it Dossier, by the spelling and by the, I don't know, the whole thing. I feel like it's a French word, and so I'm calling it Dossier. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It won't be the first time. But anyway, it's Dossier, I believe. So, and they do like perfume, name brand perfume knockoffs at really, really reasonable prices when you when you look at how much the regular price is of Tom Ford and Chanel and those brands. they carry one of my favorite perfumes is Creed Love and White, and it's been my favorite. I think it is my favorite perfume. It's been my favorite perfume for years. One day I was with my mother. My mother is, gone on now. But one day we were in Neiman Marcus. Yeah, one day, my contacts are really not focused today. But anyway, one day we were in Neiman Marcus, and she loved to shop. So it wasn't uncommon for her to be in Neiman Marcus, but it was uncommon for me to be in Neiman Marcus with her. But anyway, we were in Neiman Marcus, and she was like, Kelly, I want you to smell this. And so we passed by the Creed counter, and I don't remember if it was, I don't know, somehow we did the sample, whether it was the lady sprayed it on the card for us, or she asked for a sample. However it was, when I smelled this perfume, I was like, my God, that's the best smelling perfume I ever smelled in my whole life. It was just delightful, right? So I was like, I have to have some of that, I have to have some of that at some point. And I'm saying at some point because whatever position I was in at that time, it was too expensive for me to buy. And so eventually I got this Creed Love and White, and I loved it, and I still love it to this day. I love that perfume. And I haven't had any in a long while. And so when I went to this site and I saw that they had all these perfumes, and then I saw Creed, I was like, oh my gosh, I can get Creed, Creed knockoff here. And so I went and I looked for Love and White, and man, disappointment hit, because they do not have Love and White. They do have Adventus, I think that's the name of it, for men and women. So I may try Adventus just because it's a Creed perfume, and I just believe it probably smells amazing. Creed is a older, probably very old perfume house out of Paris, France. And for the longest time, only Neiman Marcus sold Creed. And now it is sold other places. I'm fairly sure Dillard's sells it. It's just that it's so very expensive. But if you are, a spare no expense type of girl or person, then I highly recommend that you get some Creed Love and White. Soon I'll be able to tell you about Adventus, because I believe that's what I'm going to order from there, because everything else that I want I have. I love Chanel, the pink one. I'm not sure. It's Chanel Chance, but Chance has 3 different fragrances. So I wear the pink one, and I smell the other ones, and they're not for me. So I wear Chanel Chance, and I have it. I wear Marc Jacobs Perfect, and I have it. I wear Marc Jacobs Daisy, and I have it. What else? I wear Irresistible. I think that's Yves Saint Laurent. I have it. So yeah, right now the only thing that I love that I don't have is Love and White, and like I said, I probably won't be buying that for myself anytime soon, but I will check out the Adventus that is at a very discounted price. nice. It's knockoff, but I'm pretty sure it smells close enough to the real fragrance that I can check it out and let you guys know what I think. So I'll be buying that soon. I'll be ordering some makeup from the makeup place that a friend recommended, and they were having a sale. If they're not having the sale by the time I get ready to order, I'm going to cry because my cart is full of 10 items, I think, for $60. It's a very good sale for makeup. You know, you could pay $60 for 2 things. So yeah, I will definitely be getting back with you all and letting you know how those couple things turned out. Yeah, oh, I definitely also need new foundation. I'm going to really try to get the one that I like from Rimmel. And, you know, it's just a really lovely foundation. It matches my skin perfectly. I always get compliments on my makeup, my skin, whenever I have it on. But having on makeup, I know a lot of people think makeup is going to, you know, be too cakey and even mess up their skin. And that's what I always loved about the Rimmel color that I was wearing before I stopped being able to find it, is that it just looked wonderful. It matched my skin color perfect, and I wasn't the only one that thought so. I got complimented on it all the time. And now I have to like mix this color and mix these 2 brands to get the color that I have on. And you know, it'll do, it's not what I had. So I want my good makeup back. So let's see, is there anything else? I'm almost to my exit. Right now, I'm really trying to grow this channel. I would love it if every person who passed by and looked at the video would actually subscribe. It would also be great if you would like the video. I would love if you would comment and give me your any, you know, comments that you have. And you know, also if you would share it, if you have any groups that you're in, if you would share it with any of your ladies, you know, Facebook groups and things like that, or if you have friend groups, or if you just have text threads, you know, and people that are like-minded, along in the same age group. If you feel like you know anybody that would get any value out of this content at all, of putting on, you know, your makeup daily, you know, looking pretty, getting dressed up for your everyday life, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know who you're going to meet or run into. And if nothing else, you're going to meet yourself every time you look in a mirror. And it's just amazing to, you know, catch those glimpses in the mirror and just love the person that's looking back at you. So if you would do that for me, I would be eternally thankful. And so you know what, the long light didn't catch me, y'all, so I could put on my lashes. The long light let me through. What am I gonna do? Let me try to get these lashes on, and I'll stick a picture at the end of my super finished look for the day. And okay, anyway, thank y'all so much for riding with me. See you next